Hello everybody and welcome to a quick Shirley Park update all about renovations. So it is Tuesday the 15th today and we have completed renovations in a day. It was a long 12-hour slog, but the advantages of being closed for a whole day is we can get the job done properly. So normally what we do is we'll do it over 2 or 3 days, and that's what we have the hired equipment for. And we'll get the holes made, we'll throw some sand out there, we'll rub it in, and normally it drops down or there's some holes left exposed and we have to top up the second day. But when we've got a nice whole day without any time pressures on us, we can go back and top up and get it all done in one day properly, which benefits you guys, because if the cameraman pans down, I would say this is the one green where you've got the odd hole exposed, but if you go out onto the main course, this green will be topped up. But every green out there we did yesterday and they are all filled up perfectly with sand with no holes exposed. So that is exactly what you want and that is exactly what you've got. So today, day 2, we've got rain, and we've had a lot of rain overnight and it's still raining. So that is now washing the sand in. It's a bit of a problem to get rid of some of these streaks you can probably see around the outside of the green. Once it's a little bit drier, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all this week, we will gradually start nudging them off. As it dries, it shifts a lot easier than trying to move wet sand with blowers where it just sticks and it doesn't shift. So you can see behind me, day 2, we've got fertiliser going down. That is the first main meal, the spring feed of the year. That will also help the grass start knitting together, and with the rain, it will start breaking down that fertiliser and the plant will be able to use it in a process called nitrification. So that is where basically it breaks it down and it will all start growing. You'll have lovely greens soon. The colour will be a little bit off, that's normal because the sand, and even in a week's time, expect that colour, the sand will just be underlying. But more rain, more irrigation systems running, and we'll gradually get there and you'll have great greens already. We've got now 2 months in the build-up for Club Championship, and that is our goal, is now to get into proper spring growth and maintenance. Now we've got renovations out the way, we get stuck in properly to golf course maintenance. Couple of things just to flag. We have done a fresh hole change. We've done that yesterday, this morning, and do expect the holes to maybe look a little bit ropey over the next week. So from today, Tuesday the 15th, up till we'll probably hole change next, possibly Thursday, ahead of the ladies competition if there is one, so it doesn't interfere with that. But if you imagine there's a hole here from the machine and we cut a ring around that hole like this, you will end up with frayed edges. So we've got those retaining rings for the top centimetre that you've probably seen out there. That's exactly what the R&A in England Golf have approved them for, is stability of the hole. So they will be in for the next 7 to maybe 14 days, 2 weeks, till recovery really starts, and then we will remove them for the main growing season. There will be no more retaining rings because you're not allowed to use them. They're for the structure of the hole only. So perfect time is after renovations, but even with those, as I said, if they look a little bit ropey, it will be because we've got hundreds and thousands, millions of rings, holes over the outside of the ring, and you're going to have frayed edges. Yes, we use scissors, but they're never perfect. Scissors also blunt very fast on sand, damages the blades like it will our machines, so we have special backup units for the greens mowers. So that's it really. We'll get, once this sand washes in, next week we will start rolling again, knitting everything together, and the greens, part of those videos that I said to you about the performance and what goes into it, they will start getting the performance aiming for summer to be really good. So renovations out the way, sands on them, they'll be that little bit truer, the roots will be better, the fertilisers going on, the weather's with us today, the rolling and the mowing all starts, well it already has started, but it will start again after this recovery and you'll have good greens soon. Thanks for listening, don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in again.